What's up guys, as you know I'm a big fan of OneWheel, a self-stabilized electric skateboard. It's really fun to ride hands-free around the town instead of holding that annoying remote control. But can this idea of self-stabilizing work in eFoils? Let's find out. There are a couple of new companies that claim that they can use the power of gyro to self-stabilize eFoil, making it a smooth, very balanced, hands-free riding experience. So the question is it a future of efoiling, or these companies trying to answer a question that doesn't exist? Let's find out. You be the judge. The first company we have here, it's called Levelfoils. I mentioned it a couple of years ago when I first found their website. It's really a revolutionary idea. I think they're first who actually introduced it to the market. What these guys are going to do is to apply the power of gyroscope to self-stabilize the eFoil by balancing the wing. Let's check how it works.
Electric-powered hydrofoils combine the rush of a water sport with the serene magic of flight. It's fast, exciting, and quickly becoming the future of water sports. The only problem is, it's not that easy. Until now. Introducing Level, the world's first and only stabilized eFoil. With Level, anyone at any level can fly.
Hydrofoiling works just like the wing of an airplane. Differing pressure on either side of the wing creates lift that raises the board completely out of the water. What we did at Level was add a first-of-its-kind gyro stabilizer, making balancing the board completely automatic. It works so well, it can even fly by itself. We also swapped out the hand controller that other eFoils use for a more intuitive, fly-by-wire, weight-based control. It's the only eFoil that has this function.
So basically what we have here is exactly the same idea as OneWheel. You balance it with your body by leaning forward and backwards. So no need for having that remote control anymore. This sounds super exciting, to be honest, and I'm very excited to try this product. I reached the company and they're already trying to arrange the European tour. So I hope one day we meet and we can ask them all the questions and actually try this product hands-free. They have very active Instagram where you can see the dog is actually foiling. That is super fun. And the dog is actually foiling alone, not like with other companies where you have still the rider. Here the dog is just roaming free. Look at that, guys. That is amazing. But the only criticism that we have here from people who see this kind of product is they're claiming that efoiling is already quite easy. So it's very easy to learn. And by trying to self-stabilize it, you're taking a fun factor out of it. So it's very interesting for me to see how the company is actually addressing these issues. Let's see if we can test this product in future, but you really have to keep an eye on this kind of products. Now, the next one we have in this category is a new product called Xfoil. Take a look, guys. Xfoil is Chinese product that is running Indiegogo campaign here, and I have a lot of red flags with this company. First of all, they also claim, they have a lot of bold claims. They also claim their first gyro stabilized hydrofoil, ignoring the fact that Levelfoils also doing it. They're providing extremely low, cheap price, but this is just an Indiegogo. This is not yet the product that you can actually buy. The problem with Indiegogo is that their campaign is fully funded. You can see they already received almost 2 million euros. It's amazing. With 200 I mean even 422 backers, and they're running campaign for 2 years, more than 2 years, since 2022. But look at this, guys. Now we're in summer 2024 when I'm recording this, but I haven't seen a single independent rider that actually received the product, that's using it, that's posting his feedback. It's only videos from the CEO, and I haven't seen a single independent, unbiased riding experience from anybody. So this is a big red flag to me. Also, there are a lot of strange issues here that I'm very concerned about, aside of the fact that it took more than 2 years to deliver, which is fine, sometimes it happens. But there are a lot of red flags here as well. For example, they're comparing it to other companies of the market. You can see here a comparison table. They obviously called Fliteboard competitor F, Liftfoils competitor L, and the claims are just outright lies. For example, they're saying that Fliteboard is 12,500 while they have now new models under 9,000. They say that rider skill is advanced to experts, which is completely not true, because Fliteboard is extremely easy to learn for beginners. They have inflatable ones, and now Liftfoils also have a blowfish, which is inflatable tube you put around Liftfoils. So this is a complete lie that somehow it's only for experts. And then you can see like it's not good for surfing, which is a ridiculous claim, because actually Fliteboard and Liftfoils is made by surfers and it's used in big waves. We've seen everybody riding Liftfoils and Fliteboard in giant waves, so it's ridiculous to claim that it's not suitable for surfing somehow. So a lot of claims here are just outright lies, which is a red flag to me, aside of the fact that this is obviously a Chinese company, but it's somehow claiming that it's from United States, and then they failed to show any independent review in 2+ years. Still, we haven't seen any independent rider. So a lot of red flags here, and what's even worse, recently the CEO, Paul, started this topic on Facebook, which received a lot of backlash. He was claiming that somehow his new dynamic self-balanced wings are superior to anything. He was even comparing all our current efoils to like a typewriter, and his approach is somehow a future computers of efoils, while everybody is riding on outdated technology. I'm very skeptical about these bold claims, but again, I'm not the judge here. I'm just sharing the experience. You can see Paul is answering the questions here, which is, some people are excited, some people are very skeptical about it, especially by the fact that nobody actually tested this new technology and they haven't shown any advanced riders riding it. Paul posted this video showing the science behind it, and basically it's 3D render again, and he's showing all these ways how these little parts are adjusting themselves by the computer and the gyroscope and making the balanced ride. You can see this is a traditional wing, and here Paul is comparing it to his new wing with so many moving parts. I'm very skeptical, not about the fact that self-stabilizing is a great idea, but by the fact that with so many small moving parts, a lot of motors in the marine environment, quickly with the salty water, the sand, getting in all those tiny motors, parts, joints of all these parts, this can really become rusty, it can easily break. So my main concern is not to disbelieve the technology, which is quite interesting, but my concern is always the durability, because the guy who is more than 8 years in this industry, I'm always concerned of durability. Like, look at this. If we zoom in on this part where he's showing here, there are so many tiny parts, tiny moving parts here. And imagine if I'm riding through the debris, whatever, you hit a lot of things underwater, seaweed, junk, whatever. Everything will be wrapping around all these things. Not to mention how you're going to change different wings, because this looks like it's fixed one size. I'm not sure if you can easily swap the wings. The best feature about efoiling is the ability to switch the wings, to experiment. I can quickly put a different wing in just changing 3 screws, but here, how I'm supposed to do it if we have so many little moving parts, joints in the back as well? I don't know, guys. You be the judge, but I'll be honest, for now, I'm a little bit skeptical to call it the future of efoiling. So again, I'm not the disbeliever of the technology itself. It's quite interesting, but I'm quite concerned about the durability part of it. And the fact that no pro riders were allowed to ride this technology in 2 years, I'm a little bit concerned how this actually behaves in the waves, in the real ocean, not just on flat area going straight like they show in the video, but how actually it turns if you're riding it in waves, in real conditions, in choppy water, because real ocean is not always like this, perfectly smooth. You have waves, you have chop, you have winds. It's a lot of variables that can make or break this technology. So I'm very excited to try this kind of efoils in future, and you guys let me know in the comments below, is it really a future of efoiling? Will we see big brands like Fliteboard and Liftfoils actually jumping on board with this technology and making their versions of self-balanced efoils, or they're trying to solve the problem that doesn't exist? Because efoiling is already very easy, especially if we put blowfish or Fliteboard inflatable air. It's making it, especially, you know, with that handlebar, it's extremely easy to learn. I mean, what kind of question they're trying to solve here? Let me know in the comments below. That's all for today. Have an amazing summer. Take care. Keep on riding. Cheers. Bye.